Down, everybody. It's Friday afternoon. Going to head and continue our an hour a day of cold calling, and also some follow ups. And today we actually have to make some offers as well. So let's go ahead and get situated in here. I just got back from a swim team tryout where I swam a 25 meter. I haven't swam a race or a sprint like that in quite some time. So that was interesting and it was fun. But I'm ready to dive in here and talk to some motivated sellers. So again, we have another mixed bag. If you guys have been following in the journey, we've been doing this since the start of July 1st or 2nd. And basically we are reaching out to motivated sellers with problem property and trying to see if we could create a win-win for all parties involved. So again, the reason for doing this is to show you that even with an hour a day of making phone calls, that in essence, if you do it for 30 days, you can get a real estate deal. And so for those that are interested in getting into real estate and looking for a life-changing situation or possible life-changing situation, I think this is a great avenue for you. So appreciate you following along, and we'll go ahead and start hammering out some calls here. Stay nice and hydrated. All right. So this one has a follow-up. He wanted us to follow up in September. We haven't connected since, so let me just see the latest. We've been talking to him for quite some time now. Actually, this one we did speak to earlier, so we need to go ahead and evaluate that. So unfortunately, some of these, when I going through the process with everybody, some of the records don't get updated. So we'll go ahead and assign this to the correct party and keep it moving. After summer. Okay, so this is a quickly approaching. Looks like we're 2 days early, so let's give him a call. Let me just review the notes here on this one. Not sure who that was. We'll have to call them back. There we go. Let's just make sure that this thing has not been sold. Perfect. All right.
Please leave your message for 84554188085.
Hey, Francis. This is Ryan Paliukaitis. I'm just following up with you. We've been speaking with you on and off since last year. And last we spoke, you mentioned that you were looking to sell your property on Lyons Road towards the end of the summer, September time. So I just wanted to drop you a line, see if we're still on target for that timeline. We are obviously interested in making you an offer. I'd love to talk to you in more detail. If you can do me a favor, give me a call when you get a chance. You can call me anytime on my cell phone, and that number is 973-699-3804. Once again, 973-699-3804. Thanks, and talk to you soon. Alrighty, so that's just the typical follow-up that we do. Again, if they said they want to sell in a year, we're following up a little sooner. That way we can go ahead and make arrangements. And if things have changed on their end, at least we won't lose out on the deal. If you were following on the previous phone conversations, we actually did lose out on one or two because we followed up on the timeline that they originally told us. So to compensate for that, not to miss out or be a little late by our terms late, go ahead and follow up sooner. So let's go ahead, keep it moving on to the next. We'll keep good record. Left voicemail. All right, looks like another older record. Let's make sure that there's been nothing updated since. All right, another one. Perfect opportunity. Let's just double check. See if they still own it and have not sold. So this one was a relatively recent sale. Let's just go ahead and follow up. I believe it's another investor. Alrighty, no ability to leave a voicemail. So interestingly enough, that inbound call at the beginning of this recording, not really sure who that is, but they said, "Hey, what's doing? Do you have any houses for me?" So this is another investor, potential end buyer. And so I'll write back. Hi, who is this again? And what types of properties are you looking for? So obviously the importance of need some funds in there. Apparently it's not associated with the account to send this text message. So we'll go ahead and add some funds. So obviously the benefit of building your buyer's database, if you're strictly wholesaling, the end buyers are a key component as to your success, right? Without being able to dispo the property, you're either going to default on the contracts, which is no good, or you have to be prepared to purchase them yourself. But if you're a flipper, landlord, etc., it's always just an added benefit, because if you're in the business, you're obviously not going to be buying every property that you see, and why not be able to collaborate with other buyers where you can make some money on deals that you pass along. And also, likewise, as an agent, if you're a licensed realtor, those homeowners that maybe don't fit the cash purchase model, you could obviously offer them the ability to list their property. All right, so that looks like it went through. Let's see if we can. Shows $10 credit. Doesn't want to shoot it through. Let's try that again. You have $10 credit. That's crazy. You tried to send an SMS message. Okay. That's interesting. Have credit, but it won't let me send. Skype. Not a fan of Skype. All right. We'll have to get back to them later on. Let's go ahead, move on to the next. Another follow-up. At the time, they were not looking to sell.
Hello?
Hey, is this Michelle?
No, you called me before. This is the wrong number.
Oh, I apologize. There must be something really going on with our, because I had text correspondence from this person at the same number, so I don't know how that happened.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Sorry. Have a good day.
You as well. Enjoy your weekend. Have to update that note. So I do remember her. We have to see what's going on. Maybe there's some data cross something that happened, but Answer. That's a shame. We'll have to have the VAs go ahead and cross-reference some of that data. Make sure we get the right information. All right. Well, hey, you know what? You make mistakes, right? You guys seen me make a few mistakes, calling back some people, as you just saw. Even one yesterday was a pretty bad call, in my opinion, but seller didn't seem phased by it. And, at the end of the day, we're just human. So I do believe that there are some people that actually appreciate a less of a polished type of phone call, believe it or not, just because it seems like an everyday guy that's giving a call instead of this polished salesman, snake oil type, uh, impression that they may have. So nonetheless, we keep it moving. Oops, I think that was the wrong. Okay, this one was actually closed. And it keeps popping up in my queue. All right. Let's see what we got.
Keep your message for
Hey, Wambugu, it's Ryan Paliukaitis. I don't know if you remember me.
nothing has been recorded. Record your message.
All right. Hey, Wambugu, it's Ryan Paliukaitis. I don't know if you remember speaking to me, but we spoke to you. Do you hear this craziness? It's not recording. All right. That was a disaster. Not that it, just from a phone technical perspective, it didn't hear my voicemail, so we're gonna call back.
Please leave your message for
Hey, Wambugu, this is Ryan Paliukaitis. I tried to leave you a voicemail, but it seemed that there was
nothing has been recorded. Record your message after the
garbage. That's either Magic Jack or something else. All right. What is this? Till the next time, Wambugu. All righty. So here's the lady that we're supposed to call back and make an offer. I spoke to her earlier. As I mentioned to you guys yesterday, we called her and she, was open to get an offer on her property. And we spoke yesterday because I was supposed to get her the offer, but there was delay on our end. So I just want to reach out to her and update her with that. However, she did give another property that she had available. So, case in point, these sellers may have other properties, and you could get, a package deal perhaps, or you may be reaching out for property A, and property B is a better fit. So always remember to ask and try to maximize the each phone call. So let's just see. Okay.
Hello.
Hey, Dana, it's Ryan again. How you doing?
Hi.
You hear me okay?
Yes, I
All right, great. So I heard back from my associates, and well, if I'm being honest with you, it's close to what you paid for the property. Um, we came up with 155.
Okay.
And I know you paid 150 for it. I was talking with the team because they originally came at 150, and I was like, yeah, I don't think that's going to happen. That's what she paid for it. Tenants are paying. Can we do any better? And that's what they got back to me with. And I know it's probably not what you want to hear, but I did want to get back to you as promised. Just so you know, if that's a number that works for you, that's you paying no realtor commissions. We're buying it as is with the tenants. You don't make any repairs and all that stuff.
Alrighty, so I will think about it.
Okay. When would you like me to follow up with you?
Yeah, sure, you can follow up, and whenever you have a number for Jersey City, if you got their interested, you let me know as well.
For the Jersey City, yeah, for sure. We're working on that one. But as far as this one, when would you like? When do you think you'll decide by?
I don't know. Honestly, if you want, just wait on me, because, like you said, for right now, it makes no sense to give up a property that's giving me profit on a monthly basis just for $5,000.
I hear you.
Yeah, so I understand your point, just understand mine as well.
Yeah, no, 100%. If you don't mind me asking, is there a number that, let's just say, sake of argument, if you said, hey Ryan, if you can do the 160, I'll get that done. I think it's a bit of a stretch, but at least, hey, if I went back, we worked the numbers. Sometimes, things change. Some of our JV partners, they're, sometimes really aggressive at buying, and sometimes we need to get more properties, so could afford to pay more here and there. Like I said, that seemed like a bit of a stretch on this one, but at least if I had a number that, you would definitely execute on, hey, if the opportunity arises, then I can reach back out to you and get it done.
Okay, so the property part, I wouldn't go no less than 170.
170, right? So we're pretty far apart, 15K. Well, I appreciate you sharing that info. I'll keep that on file. And, hey, if things change on your end and the 155 works, we could revisit this subject at that time.
Yep, I'll definitely let you know.
Okay. I appreciate that, Dana, and I will get back to you on the Jersey City property ASAP.
Thank you, Ryan.
All right. Have a great night, and we'll talk soon.
Have a good day.
You too. All righty. So, interestingly enough, that wasn't as, I don't want to say as bad as I thought. I thought she probably would, oh my God, there's no way I'm going to accept that offer. Again, she paid 150, and the numbers are tight. It is what it is. But I figured at least give her that, that offer that she could think about. And, I was curious, hey, what number actually gets it done? Listen, if a few months down the road, market continues to change, you never know. We may be closer to that price. I know last year when we were prospecting certain areas, now those same properties are coming up, and we're able to make something happen because the market has improved. So that's why you see me doing a lot of these follow-ups here. Previous offers that were rejected, now we could offer a little higher. And, those in which we made offers and, maybe accepted, then they went dark. Well, hey, maybe we could kind of add a little bit more on top to get them to pull the trigger. So nonetheless, that was not a bad conversation. I'm just going to update the notes. So 170K, she wants to make 20K roughly on top. So all right. So let's see how we're doing on time today. Just about 20 minutes in. Let's see if we can follow up on a couple more of these. All right, so we got 2 more, and then we will go ahead and start another list or continue to call our cold calling list. All righty, once this thing loads, we'll be on our way. Appreciate you guys joining me in the journey. I could tell you that this is not how the operations typically work. For the past 3 weeks, we've been working with half-functioning systems and, a lot of technological issues, but still we're able to get phone calls out, still we're able to make offers, and we do have an accepted offer, which we're waiting on the contract back, and got a couple other offers queued up. So nonetheless, imagine if you were functioning properly and had the proper systems and equipment, you'd be in a lot better shape. Okay, so let's see this one. So we got to call the son. Let's just make sure that they still own it. It's been a year since we've talked to this person. It's on Broadway of Atlantic City, and unfortunately, all right. So there's not too much info.
We are sorry, there is no one available to take your call. Please record.
I hung up too soon. It didn't say Ben. I was waiting for the person's name to make sure that I had the right number. All right, we could try that one again. All right, so different area. Let's just follow up, see what they got going on.
Hello?
Hey, Tom.
Hello?
Hey, Tom, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, great. This is Ryan. I spoke to you, I think, about a year ago about your property on Vincone Road,
On where?
Coon Den Road.
Oh, yeah, no, that's not for sale. Thank you.
Oh, it's okay. Yeah, because when we spoke, I remember you mentioned that you were probably thinking after the winter and whatnot.
Yeah, no, my sister uses it. We're not selling that now.
You are, okay.
Thanks for the call. I appreciate it, though.
Yeah, no worries. You don't, by any chance, have any other properties in the area or in Jersey for that matter?
We have a house in Bogota that we'll be selling this year sometime.
Bogota, that's, is that Bergen County? Where's Bogota?
Yeah, right next to Hackensack.
Oh, that's right. Okay. Is it like a fixer-upper kind of deal or?
Yeah, it's my parents' house. They're both passed away, and it hasn't really been touched. It needs new kitchen, needs new bath. Did have an addition put on 25 years ago, the living room, but the whole house needs to be done.
It sounds like I probably should have been calling about that property. That's exactly the types of properties that I'm looking for. The more work, the better. problem tenants, you name it. When do you think you guys are looking to sell that?
I moved to Massachusetts. I still have. I've been working on my place. I have to get down there probably the beginning of the fall and finish cleaning it out and make a move. My sister's very busy too. She's the executor of the state, so we've been just trying to find time to do it. But if you want to if you want to put me on the list like you just did, if you want to call me in, let's say September, I might have more of an update for you. Maybe you can come look at it. I don't know what town you live in.
Yeah, I'm in Rockaway in Morris County. That's not too far. Hackensack, I think, is about 30. I used to go to the courthouse there and whatnot. About 30 or so
Yeah,
minutes.
right by the George Washington Bridge, 5 minutes away.
Yeah. What's the property address? I could do a little legwork on my end in the meantime.
Sure. If you want to look into it, 147 Walnut Avenue.
Perfect.
Rhoda.
Okay, that sounds good. And Tom, just so you know, the way we buy properties, we buy it as is. I tell all homeowners they don't have to make any repairs. You don't even have to clean it. And, you won't, even though I'm a licensed agent, you won't pay realtor commissions. It's a very easy, quick sale.
That's kind of what I'm looking for.
Right.
It's all up to my. See, if that was up to me, I'd have sold it already. So it's just between. I gotta. Me and my sister have to be on the same page. That's all.
Sure.
I would have got rid of it. I would have sold it to one of you guys a year and a half ago.
Right.
That way, but it's not up to me.
Is it?
So,
does she still have an emotional attachment to it, or?
No. We both want to get rid of it. It's just she's just. My sister's just extremely busy with her work.
Okay.
And I moved out. I was living there. I get divorced. I moved out of there. I moved back to Cape Cod where I was originally living. I had to move back to New Jersey to go to take care of my parents. Now they're both gone. So this is where I want to be in Cape Cod.
Oh, right.
So it's just if you want to give me a shout, let's say in September, I have no problem with that.
Yeah, that sounds great. I'll put in the reminder here now. Whereabouts in Cape Cod are you?
I'm in Orleans.
Oh, okay. How far is that from Provincetown? My mother and father-in-law own a place in Provincetown. We just got it.
Half an hour. Yeah.
Oh, that's it. Okay.
So it's Provincetown, Truro, Wellfleet, Eastham, Orleans. That's the order of towns coming.
Ah, okay. So you're not too far
I'm
at all.
5 towns away.
Yeah. I was just there a month ago. It's a unique place for sure. But
Oh yeah, I'm right by the rotary on the highway as you head into Eastham. I'm right near there.
Okay, awesome. Well, listen, I appreciate the info. Definitely would love to revisit this in September. Do you think that it makes?
Yeah, I have no problem with you calling me. Don't worry about it. That's fine.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Do you think it makes sense to give your sister a call? Maybe drop her a line and just let her know my intentions, or better to wait?
It wouldn't help you any.
It won't. Okay.
It would probably de-help you.
Oh, okay. Then you got okay. So I'll go by your advisement. Yeah, we'll touch base in September. Again, my name's Ryan, and if things change ahead of time, do me a favor, Tom. Go ahead and call me, and we can revisit this subject. But I definitely been interested. Like I said, those types of properties are exactly the ones we're looking for.
If you want to give me a text with your info, I will actually put you in my phone as Ryan Fire.
Oh, it's perfect.
Well, I'll put it in as House Fire than Ryan because I won't remember your name.
Well, my last name is Paliukaitis, so it's a bit tough. I'll tell you what. Let me shoot you a text right now because this is a landline. But let me type in your number, and I'll shoot you a text from my cell phone. So 50.
Then I know who you are.
Perfect.
Okay.
You got it.
No problem.
All right. So I'm going to shoot this.
Yeah, we need to get rid of this house probably before the end of the year. So
I'll tell you, I'm your guy. I'll go. We can close these properties literally in a couple weeks. As soon as we agree on a number, get the contract signed up, we order title, and you could put a rush on it. And as long as nothing comes back with any issues, we could close, pretty much immediately. So,
because right now we have the attic's cleaned out, the basement's like 2/3 cleaned out. It was 56 years of living there.
Okay.
So the garage needs to be emptied. I still have my drums and stuff in there, but I don't want to, do it myself. Maybe we You
Yeah.
know, let's see what happens. I know my sister is very leery of guys like you that just buy houses cash.
Yep.
That doesn't bother me that much. I don't care who I sell the fucking house to, as long as you sell it, and I get a decent price.
Well, I'll tell you what, if you head up there, hey, I want to come up this weekend and, meet with your sister, and then, you guys are deciding what you want to do and go through things. I'd love to meet you guys at the property and explain, what it is, how I could do to help out, let meet you in person, show you that I'm not a fly by night. You could even check out my reviews. I think I have 30 something now and a 4.9 out of 5-star review. So she can, have comfort knowing that she's dealing with somebody that's reputable. And
Nice. No,
yeah.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I don't care who I sell it to. We still have to get it appraised. Before we sell it, we're going to get it appraised and see what it's actually worth.
Okay.
Because we have no idea. Right now, we have no idea what it's worth.
Okay. Well, that sounds fair. I mean, are you doing that for estate purposes or just for your own knowledge, just to, know how to market it?
So me and my sister don't get ripped off. It's only the two of us. We're going to sell the house. Everything gets split equally.
Sure.
There's no animosity between us. We have no problems.
That's good.
It's just that we both want to be secure in the the knowledge that this is what the house is worth, and if the market's a little higher, we're going to ask a little higher money. That's
Sure.
how it is.
Okay. Well, like I said, I mean, I'm a licensed agent as well. If it turned out that, you guys wanted to list it and try to get top dollar, that's always an option. But, to do an as-is sale, basically make, you guys don't have to do anything. Any of the garbage there, leave it. No dumpsters. Don't worry about that. No repairs. Just take whatever it is you want and leave the rest to me. We can work out a deal that way as well. So
that's where I would be right now. I would fucking use Paul. I'm
Yeah.
just telling you bluntly how I feel. I just want to get it over with. I don't even want to ever go to New Jersey again.
I hear you.
So, but plus is about the house that is in Pagoda. The end of the block is the bus stop. Goes directly to the city. My father rode the bus for 30 years to Manhattan. It's a 25-minute ride.
Okay.
There's a lot of pluses about Pagoda.
Sure.
Okay, people are coming in droves from New York City into Pagoda. Mainly, Spanish people.
Right.
I don't care, I don't care who you are, and they literally come into this town and they make the houses much nicer. So it's people are trying to get the hell out of New York. And this is where they're headed.
Yeah, we've seen that since COVID for sure. People were that, especially the lakes. Like I live in White Meadow Lake, and it's just been crazy. Everyone wants to be here after COVID.
Right. Well, people that still commute use this town as a commuting spot.
Right.
It's so close. It's literally. I used to go to the city almost every night to GW Bridgeland, and it's that close.
Yeah.
So close.
For sure.
But it's a plus point. Is what I'm trying to tell you.
Okay. Well,
Pricing.
I'd love to check it out. Like I said, I'm definitely interested. Want to talk to you and your sister in more detail, see what we can do to work out a win-win. And if things change sooner, give me a call. I did send you a text message. Did you get that?
Let me check.
I just put Ryan Housebuyer.
Let me check right now. Hold on. Ryan Housebuyer. Yep.
Boom.
Gotcha.
All right, perfect. Awesome. Appreciate it, Tom. Great talking to you. And like I said, if things ever change ahead of time, your sister's like, hey, I've had enough of this thing. Let's just dump it. Call me immediately. And if not, we'll touch base in about 2 months.
Sounds good. I appreciate it. And like I said, just don't feel bad about calling me. Give me a shout. If you got to call a couple times, you call a couple times. That's all, okay?
I appreciate that. All right. And likewise, feel free to call me anytime.
All right. Thanks, bro.
Thank you. All right. Have a good weekend. Cool, dude. I think that was an interesting call, right? It was off to a little bit of a rocky start. I even screwed up the address just because I'm trying not to have too much delay between each calls for you guys. And unfortunately, sometimes the freezing throws me off and all this stuff. But nonetheless, that was another excellent example of taking just a call in which they weren't interested and just saying, hey, you have any other properties? And that's kind of interesting that he has a property that he's like, hey, I would have sold this ages ago, and to a cash buyer like yourself. And he didn't actually think to say that when I was calling about the other property. So that's why it's very important to go ahead and ask, because you never know what may be available to you. So we're going to go ahead and set a reminder on this one so we don't forget. And actually, it's probably more of a month. He said September, so we'll actually follow up. All right, we're going to follow up in a month. Just before September starts. All right, another good call. Again, we're planting these seeds. If you had, 100 of those potential possibilities accumulated in 30 days, it's probably a high likelihood percentage that, at least one will come to fruition. The numbers aren't typically that bad, but that's why when we get these, these leads that, hey, they're not ready to go today, but again, this sets the stage for future months. So we're going to go ahead, exit out of these. We're going to switch gears a little bit here. And let's see. So this is a mixed bag. I'm basically pulling all these records, in this case from Trenton. So it's going to be a real big mixed bag. It's quite possible that, let's see, I got to filter some of this out. We don't want to call people that are already in our system with follow-ups or have sold the property. So a lot of these have been updated accordingly. All right. Guess we'll just have to look at each one. It'll take us a year to do that. Let's see how we're doing on the time. $37 minutes in. All right, network error. Don't save. Let's go. All right. We do the best we can. There's going to be a good amount of records that I don't intend to call, but we'll just have to fish them out.
Hi, this is the coffee. How may I help you?
Oh, I'm sorry. I have the wrong number.
Hello?
Sorry, I have the wrong number. so loud. It sounded like a business.
the message. Thank you.
Don't know if that was out of line, so we won't leave a voicemail just yet. Waiting for this next record to load. If you guys are just joining, we are continuing our hour of cold calls for 30 days. We are prospecting motivated sellers with problem property.
Hi, you've reached the Carols. We're not available to take.
So that was the correct household. I was looking for a Roy, but that is the right number.
Hello, you've reached 2155.
Hello. Hi, you've reached the cell phone of Dr. Nelson Godbold.
Yep. Well, that is the right person. He's a doctor. What's interesting is I got that working number from the trusty resource of True People Search. Oh. So we'll note that. Okay. All righty, what are you, 45 minutes in, 15 minutes left. See if we can get some more leads on the scoreboard. Oh, I was looking for Brian.
You must have the wrong number.
Oh, sorry about that. Alrighty.
We're sorry, your call cannot be completed as dialed. Please.
Yeah, right, all right. Need some matcha latte. I'm getting a little tired. Yeah, right. Might have to do some push-ups. Okay. Do you want to give me the thing? Do you have the thing? The monitor?
Has been forwarded to
Oh.
an automatic voice message
Okay.
system.
Thank you.
60957.
See you in a bit. No. Okay. Right here. Let's go. They start flipping. Got the twins in the other room.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 60.
We got Baby Bum blasting in the background. Baby Bum is a YouTube channel, I think. Maybe it's Netflix. But basically, kids. And then as a parent, you actually find yourself start singing this. All right. I don't think we have any other numbers for this one. Let's try.
Number you dialed.
All right. I think that property popped up before. The Zillow photos actually show that the house needs a good amount of work and updating. That's a perfect property for us.
Number you dialed is not in.
No backups. Let's see if True People Search is going to come through with the clutch. So possible cell phone.
has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system. 6.
We're just wrapping up our hour of calls. Hope you guys are enjoying. Had a good conversation earlier. Basically called the homeowner or followed up a homeowner on another property. And before hanging up, just inquired, hey, you have anything else anywhere in New Jersey? And actually had a property that fits what we're looking for very closely. So you never know what each call may entail. All right, so they had a sale not too long ago. This is a dead. Another investor, and they just picked it up, within 6 or so months. It also looks like in decent shape. We could avoid an unnecessary call.
The number you dialed is not in service. Sorry, mailbox is full, and there is not enough space to leave a message.
That's all right. We'll call the other number.
Hi, you've reached Don Roberts with Piano Service, tuning and repairing of all makes and models of acoustic pianos. If the sound of the tone, please leave me a message and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks so much and hope to talk to you soon.
Hey, Don, my name's Ryan, and I came across a property I believe you own on Clive Court. I'm an investor. I'm looking for properties in the area and just figured I'd drop you a line, see if you had any interest in an as-is cash offer. Again, we're looking for properties in the area, and I figured maybe I'd drop you a line, see if you had any interest in selling. Do me a favor, give me a call when you get a chance. You can reach me anytime on my cell phone. That number is 973-699-3804. Once again, 973-699-3804. And again, my name is Ryan. Thanks. All righty. Left voicemail, on to the next. That may help. So that was actually a different number. So let's just update that. save us double work in the future. Although it can be a little tedious or annoying to update the notes and the records and all that when you're going through this, it really makes your life a whole lot easier and you're a whole lot more efficient. Make less accidental calls. All right. We're winding down here, coming down to the end. Got another couple minutes. Let's see how many we can get out if this thing loads. Appreciate you guys joining me, following along in the journey. Doesn't want to load. So I'm finding out sometimes there's an issue with, I guess, the error checking or whatnot. So it freezes for a while and then it loads the next record and it spits out a whole bunch of errors and then it works properly. So we just need another record or two to populate. Okay, there we go. There's the 1,000 errors. Boom, 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 boom. A little more than usual.
The number you dialed is not in service. Please check the number and
All right, let's get our last call or two in, and then we'll sign off for the day. All right, let's call one more.
Your call cannot be completed because you do not have international prepaid credit.
All right, before my my son starts causing all hell, he's in the driveway. We just hit an hour mark. Had a decent day of calls. Had some nice conversations. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I will see you tomorrow. We have a family function close by, but as promised, and as you guys know, I'm committed to doing it 30 days, an hour a day. So I'll be coming back probably in the afternoon sometime. We'll bang that out. We'll see what type of response we get. And as always, I will see you guys manana. So have a great night. There we go.